Hello and welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I am going to react to a new episode from Dead Like Me. Today I'm watching the 6th episode, and before I start I want to tell you that you can already see more reactions to these episodes if you want. They're already available on my Patreon under the early access tier, and you can also see my full reactions there, so the uncut reactions. Check it out if you're interested, the link is in the description. And yeah, the last thing we saw is that George was kind of trying to make friends. But instead of just like meeting people, she decided to befriend her boss, and then she started making scrapbooks. So yeah, well, actually the biggest thing we saw in the previous episode is that Betty jumped after someone who was moving on, and then she was just gone. No one knows where she is right now. I'm also very curious what happened. I am pretty sure she is coming back because this is like a big question in the show now, like where is she? So I think that's gonna get solved eventually. But I am very curious about what happened and where she is. So yeah, maybe we'll find out this episode, maybe the next one. Anyway, let's just watch this one and yeah, let's go.
Since the dawn of man, we've yearned to emulate a bird's ability to break free from its earthly bonds, fly like an eagle. All things eventually come back to earth. There seems to be a
It's
gravity
Reggie.
for relationships too.
Yeah, I already saw her in
No
the
matter
previously
how
on,
high
so I
they
thought we were
fly,
gonna get to
they
know more
always
about
seem to
her.
find their way.
That is like a very real fake bird. That's, I wanted to say worrying, but I mean it's Reggie, so nothing is surprising me anymore.
I can tell for sure she's not talking to me.
Are you not talking to him?
What did he do?
Diet Coke, chipped ice, but not too much.
I think this is about Betty. I think George has her own personal Warren Commission in her head and somehow has implicated me in Betty's disappearance.
Pass me the ketchup.
How you doing?
I don't think so.
So he wants me
Lol.
to tell his guilt trip about Betty. That I cannot.
No, it's not his fault. It was her decision to do it. It's not like he's gatekeeping it or
Hello,
anything.
I'm Mason.
I don't think so.
What does that mean?
I mean, she hates you.
Yeah,
friend, Peanut.
give up.
I missed Betty like crazy.
Yeah, I feel like Betty was the one she was in the end the most close with, even though she wasn't really close with any of them.
This isn't chipped ice.
I don't have chipped ice. So
If you have cubes and an ice pick, then you have chipped. Do you, Casey, have an ice pick? Then I think we need to start over.
See that Diet Coke? That's on me. I'm Mason.
You're a fucking moron.
Yeah.
I'm Daisy. Daisy Adair.
Well, you're 2 days early, Daisy there. This is Mason, as we know. And this is George. Daisy's one of us. Daisy's
I
a
thought
Reaper.
so. I had a feeling.
George. Is
Also
that your
because
given name?
she has kind of an like older
That's
look,
much
like the
upon
clothes
George.
and the
I
style.
hated her instantly, with all my guts.
She was transferred.
From?
New York, Soho.
Why were you transferred?
Well, that's kind of personal.
Seriously, that Diet Coke is on me.
Excuse me, miss. I need a refill.
I hated her a little.
Yeah, slay. Is she gonna be like Betty's replacement?
I just had to pee. You never used to be pee shy. Can't talk to me. Barely make eye contact with me.
Is she stealing more toilet seats?
Just a routine call, he said. Whenever a student has 3 absences in a row.
Reggie hasn't been sick.
No. Not
Where the hell's she going?
to therapy.
Ah,
Don't you think that we ought to talk to her?
Pee, as in you, who's never here. You gonna pee or what?
I mean everyone can see that this kid needs therapy, so maybe the mom did like the best thing here.
Then the
Is it? Yeah.
It's Daisy, Daisy Adair.
fuck me.
I heard that. Open the door, Georgia.
Evening, roomie.
What do you mean, Romy?
Well, I'm here a couple of days early, so Rube said I should bug with you.
Oh.
Find something.
What is he doing there?
You collecting bodies as well as souls here?
Oh, Raoul.
Oh, they're just carrying her things.
Here is the fiver we discussed. And 1 cocktail. Ready?
Bunking thing really Rube's idea? Because I don't see him doing that to me.
How did you die? Seem a little irritated.
I got hit by a toilet seat that fell from the Soviet space station.
Ouch.
Your toilet seat, girl? No wonder you're so annoyed. I died during the making of Gone with the Wind. I am an actress.
Oh.
Well, we had become quite the item.
Hang on, you and Clark Gable.
Yeah, I was young and I really didn't know what I was doing.
Sounds like you did.
No, Georgia, I didn't. Over and whispered in my ear, no, that's Clark Gable.
So who were you blowing?
I don't know. It's such a huge cast. Someone from the Confederacy, I think. But enough about me. Let's talk about where I'm putting my stuff.
Well, at least she has someone to talk to now. She wanted friends, right?
Art was yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how fun. Did you bring it home?
It wasn't dry yet.
I'd really love to see it.
I have to brush my teeth.
Occupado!
Do you work for a living? Because I do, and I have to be there on time.
Sounds dreadful.
What do you do?
Today I'm going to buy the New York Times, since you obviously don't have it delivered. This afternoon, if I'm so obligated, I'm going to collect someone's soul before they die. And if I look really pretty while I'm doing it, well then good for me. That's what I do. Georgia.
So she doesn't need money then?
Have a great day.
What is she planning now? Always when this girl is alone, I'm like, I don't trust what she's going to do. Is she going to the toilet seat thingy? Oh, the mom is following her. Yeah, I think she's going there.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, imagine finding your daughter doing that.
I think I can...
Baby. Aha. There's the bandit.
Oh god, is it the
Well,
picture of
I guess
her
we'll keep
face?
ya. Feed her, but she'll hold together for another
Oh
day.
no, okay.
Information service. Well, you know what they say. The geek shall inherit the earth.
This face, I feel like I'm constantly making this face like... And I feel like that's just the face for this show, like...
Oh, Jimmy's the guy who orders the highlighters, right?
Yeah, and bowls a 210.
Hot tonight, Jimmy!
You don't bowl, do you, Millie?
No,
When I had my cocaine problem, bowling helped in ways you cannot imagine.
The more we find out about this woman, the more I'm like, what the hell?
It's about your substance abuse problem.
Ah, the rehab lie, back to bite me in the ass again.
Yeah, I think the lies are coming back to you at one point, and I think this is the first thing.
Think fast food restroom sink.
I feel like that's like the face I'm making too. I feel like just the whole Dolores situation, the work situation is just making you make that face.
So how you two lovebirds doing?
Oh, it was just brilliant to throw us in the same pot, Ruby. She's sweeter than a harvest peach.
You could just sit across her.
Who's complaining about the eggs?
Oh, he's sitting there.
Oh, no complaints, just observations. I love eggs. I love them fried, scrambled, soft-boiled, Florentine. These
Now
are
I'm
the-
craving eggs.
So who do we blame? The hen or the cook? Let's blame the hen. Why don't you tag along with our leading lady for a soul grab today?
I really don't think I need a chaperone anymore.
She does.
She's already like with her in the same room for like so much time.
I was told there'd be cookies.
Reggie, in what way does your family honor George's memory?
We had a funeral, of course.
Did your sister not let you touch her stuff?
She packed them all up. The rest you sold at a yard sale.
What am I supposed to save every scrap like it's something sacred?
Yeah, I mean the mom is kind of like pretending like it doesn't exist. Because also one time she told Reggie like, if it hurts too much to think about it, just don't think about it. Then I'm like, that's also not the way of dealing with it. Also not for the mom. And I think that's also unhealthy for Reggie. Yeah, good idea. Talk to her alone. What is he doing there? Not her, right?
Are you here to see Dr. Hanson?
Got the next appointment.
She's a child psychologist.
Inner child.
No, it's not gonna be the mom.
What is your child seeing the psychologist?
Her sister's sudden death has traumatized her. She's been unable to stubborn to move on.
I just don't get our culture's obsession with moving on. Well, what are we afraid of? Being sad?
Okay. Wait, Reggie's not gonna kill the shrink, right?
You got a card or something?
Yeah, sure.
Norman, what's your last name? When I call, I want to make sure you get the commission.
Plotkin, but we don't work on commission.
Oh, it's him, okay.
Conjure up the old spirits.
Yeah, the mom is gonna like notice something or see something or like she's gonna be like, okay, this is suspicious, right? Why else would she be there? I mean, it could just be a coincidence, but oh no. But I really like what he said though, like our culture's obsession with moving on. And the mom said like she's too stubborn to move on. There's no such thing as being too stubborn to move on, right? That's a weird saying. You just can move on or you can't move on. There's like a process for that.
Okay, George, this is it. Ready to bowl?
These smell funny.
That's bowling, sweetheart.
It's so hot inside.
Oh, ew.
The kid who wore those last was really fat.
I hate that with bowling.
I didn't bring it.
Okay, how about we go pick out one?
How do you misplace a ball?
She doesn't have her own ball.
Fuck, we're gonna get our asses kicked. It's not gonna pick you. Let's get a feel for one.
I like green.
I always start with like the less heavy, like the ones for children. And then I'm like, okay, now I kind of know how to throw again. And then I'm like, okay, let's go for the bit heavier ones so you can get more of the cones. Or pins, I mean.
Excuse me?
Oh.
Quit before you're fired. I could just keep score.
No. Really?
Kind of sad.
Peace at last.
No, no fucking way.
Maybe Daisy was out blowing the rich and famous.
Well, at least there's 3 pillows now.
I can't sleep on that chair again.
Ah, so that's the problem.
Someone went on a tear at the mall today, and guess who purchased you your very own pillow?
I believe those are her
Remember
pillows.
when we said we were going to share the bed?
Yeah, the bed is big enough.
Switch off?
You said we were going to switch?
Or that, at least.
Did anyone ever teach you diction?
Switch.
The witches switch swatches. Say it. Witches switch swatches. The witches switch swatches. Say it 3 times fast.
I always had to do these kind of things in drama school.
The witches switch swatches. The witches switch swatches.
The witches switch swatches. George, you're such a quick
Yeah, and I'll let her
Good
sleep
for
in the
you.
bed.
We'll work on it again tomorrow, all right? Nighty night.
Come on, there's enough space.
For every death, there's a birth. For every tear spilled, there's a smile.
Stop joining teams, Russ. You're running out of room. Lady wanted the World Trade Centers. Tower in each cheek.
Mind if I come and look?
Hey, be my guest.
Very nice work.
Don't do it, Willie. It's a very pretty flower.
Give me an iris.
Please, I'll change my name to Iris.
You change your name to Iris? We wouldn't be Willie and Lily then, would we? Huh? No, I asked for a Lily. Iris.
Oh.
Tattoo this, asshole!
Oh no. What? Oh yeah, that's the guy, yeah.
I never even got to see him bowl.
I heard he bowled a perfect game once.
Did he?
Talent.
Bowling for another team now.
Yes, he is. His cubicle is a little bigger than mine.
Oh, that's because it's filled with love. You want to steal something, don't you? Do you want his mug?
That's creepy.
Why? Everybody needs to steal a bit of someone they
No,
love.
just give her the cubicle.
Drank from the same water cooler, stood under the same fluorescent lights. You knew him. I took that little quartz duck he had. That just screamed Russ to me.
She is so weird. Oh.
I'll take this.
His monitor squeegee.
I mean, she did promise that one day she would like sell it back if she found the right one. But like, that was Millie. How does Reggie not know yet? Come on.
I haven't really slept in 2 days.
It's your apartment, right?
Tell her that.
Damn, everyone's so good at bowling here.
You didn't get me a place when I first arrived. Why did you tell her she could stay with me?
Thought you guys had hit it off.
I'd like to hit her.
They're not gonna get in between two women fighting over some crappy
I
apartment.
mean, you're the one who sent her there.
She thinks she's someone, and she senses that you don't.
That I don't think she's someone?
And you don't think you're someone.
Yeah, she feels that she's not that confident, and then it's very easy to like tell people what to do. Like, she's not gonna like stick up for herself. If she's like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna sleep in the bed, she's trying to tell her that she doesn't want to sleep in the chair, but she's not gonna win it because, yeah, she knows.
Whatever you say, Peanut. Not a pen. Pen therapy. I swear to work out a little aggression.
Can she at least throw a bowling ball once? I want to see how bad it is. Oh, that's cute. Okay. So the mom is letting her touch all that stuff.
I want these.
See? They're too tight.
I don't care. The Gatonio Memorial Bowling Tournament.
What?
We placed second in the mother-daughter competition.
What?
You and George?
She blew that last frame.
Oh.
I never saw George bowl.
Great athlete. Sister didn't like team sports.
So she was actually like pretty good bowler, but okay, didn't see that coming. Oh, here we go. Okay, plot twist.
I am not a fucking pin.
Daisy! Listen, I have some things I want to say to you.
Is she even there?
You can't just bed.
My mother abandoned me. My father was never a father. A place that I felt like I belonged. Why can't I belong? Why can't you accept me?
Because you're kicking her out of her own bed.
Just want you to hold me. And see.
Oh.
Illusionment
Oh.
and unhappiness. Why do I always mutilate that word? And help me run my lines. Afraid to stop me if I'm even off by one syllable, okay? Come on, it's magic time.
Oh my god.
Why can I never get a break?
Reggie, are you still up? It's time for bed. Jesus Christ. We talked about unpacking a few of George's things. We didn't talk about turning your bedroom into a holy shrine.
She has something with shrines.
It's my room.
Is she gonna try to be George?
Get out.
I feel like it must be so hard dealing with like your kid going through that. Because it just feels impossible. Like, I also, if I see Reggie, like, I get Reggie and I feel like the mom is not dealing very well with it. But she's really trying and I also really wouldn't know how else to deal with it.
By 9 pins.
9 to tie, 10 to win. You do the best you can. That's all that matters.
And they don't know she's actually good.
Come on, Millie. A strike and we beat these motherfuckers.
Miss. She's kinda hot.
Bullshit pressure builds to a moment of paralyzing fear.
I would not be able to do that with so many people watching me.
Why did I die? Or more to the point, why didn't I live? Why didn't I move? Why did I just stand there like a bowling pin?
True. This is the mom-daughter thing, yeah?
Why didn't I talk to the people who liked me? Why didn't I ever talk to my little sister? Why didn't I live when I could have? Oh, shit.
Go for it. I think she's gonna do it. Gonna win.
never felt before. Hand on my ass. Who the hell is on my ass? Probably that perv.
Oh no.
Ass. Oh god, I hope it was that perv for my ass.
Ew.
I also felt something else. Undead way, I was alive. I was flying.
Yeah, I've never seen her like genuinely smile before, so... Okay. Well... I think that was like a really nice realization in the end. Like, it's weird that it all happened because of bowling, but the way she was just like, why didn't I talk to my sister? Why didn't I move when the toilet seat fell? Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do this? Kind of that realization, I think that was like a pretty nice thing. Also to like just see the images and all. It was kind of weird that this like person who like she kind of, Daisy was her name, she kind of replaced Betty. I felt like that. I don't know, I think they kind of have the same like style, even though Daisy's like a little extra, I think. But I hope she's not like gonna fully replace her now. I hope Betty's coming back. I feel like it was such a big thing in the end of the previous episode, and then in the beginning of this episode she was still really mad and didn't want to talk to anyone because, yeah, she was like blaming others for this. But then we didn't really hear anything about it anymore, so I don't know what's gonna happen with this. But yeah, I hope we're gonna like see something about it again one time. It was also nice to see like the journey of the sister again. The mom finally found out about the toilet tree. I guess it's a good thing that she's going to a therapist now, but I also feel like Reggie's not really open to it. I feel like she's really dealing with it in her own way, and I don't think it's a very healthy way, but like I said before, if I was the mom, I also really wouldn't know what to do anymore. Like, this girl is just messed up at this point. She's only like doing, yeah, stuff to remember George, I think, just her own stuff to deal with it, and yeah, making a toilet seat tree and just like putting all of her stuff in your room doesn't really seem like a super healthy way to deal with it. But I feel like the mom is just kind of avoiding the whole topic. Well, now the therapist said like, okay, let her touch the stuff, let her just like talk about it, stuff like that, put pictures there. But at first the mom was just like ignoring it at all, while the sister is constantly thinking about it, constantly dealing with it. And I feel like she's kind of overcompensating. I hope I explain it right. And they're like the complete opposites. Like, I feel like Reggie's kind of overcompensating and the mom is not really trying to think about it at all. So yeah, nice episode. I'm gonna watch one more now, and if you want, you can already see that one and already more already even. So check it out on my Patreon. There's an early access tier and also an uncut reaction tier where you can see my full reactions to all the episodes. I really hope we're gonna find a bit more out about Betty in the next episode, but now I'm also thinking, because they kind of didn't really mention it anymore after the beginning, that maybe they're gonna save it for the finale or something, or I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. So that was my reaction. If you liked it, then please leave a like, subscribe, let me know what you thought of the episode, and then I really hope to see you next time. Bye!